Romans 12 verse 2. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. This scripture reveals that the Christian life is not meant to conform to the expectations of the world. We are a peculiar people in a strange land, travelers navigating a barren wilderness on our way home. Indeed, this world is not our home, for the very fruits of the Spirit of God that we bear, such as love, kindness, and gentleness, are viewed as unnatural in a world where men desire to live like heartless beasts, competing with one another in a game of survival of the fittest. Such individuals have become foolish in their thinking, refusing to acknowledge God's providence over creation and reducing themselves to animalistic cravings as a result. A true Christian is one who renews his mind so that he may understand the will of God in all things. It is of utmost importance that we maintain our connection with divinity, so that we may be open channels for God's Spirit and manifest His will on the earth. If it were not for God's grace acting through those who open their hearts to the qualities of His Spirit, this world would devolve into chaos overnight. Therefore, as conscious workers with God, rather than unwitting participants, we must hold our ground and walk daily with the Lord, setting our minds steadfastly on the things above. This heavenly mindset is essential to bringing God's vision for the world into realization. Although we cannot accomplish it on our own, and the Lord will eventually intervene, we are still called to work toward and desire the kingdom of heaven on earth. It is one thing for the world to perceive us as strange, but the unfortunate truth is that other Christians will often view us the same way. A Christian is still a man, and he can fool himself into thinking he walks in the light while being nothing more than a pawn of darkness. The kingdom of darkness currently established in this world is multifaceted, with religion being one of its many arms. Many individuals mistake the superficial practice of religious traditions for an authentic relationship with Christ, failing to understand that a mere form of godliness does not equate to a living, experiential walk with God. They do not see that they are entangled in the tendrils of darkness, which has offered them a carnal imitation of spirituality to stifle their search for God and keep their minds from the light of Christ. As a result, they cannot understand the things that must be spiritually discerned and judge only by appearance, despising the very ones they call brethren. May God help us renew our minds so that we may continually remain in His will and resist the deceptions of the world.